Here we are, middle of the night. It was the end of the day. I ripped off the old roof off of the greenhouse here, and now we're finding out what color the new stuff is. The old stuff was kind of gray and it was called clear. The new stuff's kind of like brownish and it's called clear. But alright, we'll go with that. But here we go. I'm in the middle of already doing it and finally pulled out the camera. But so far, all we did was lay it out beside the greenhouse over here. We laid it all out the length that I needed. 6 foot right here to go to the middle part of the wall here. 6 foot right there, 24 feet, and then 8.5 feet. I called it 9 for the back wall. We're gonna do the entire back wall. Laid that stuff right out here, cut it, picked up the one side, put it up, put a clamp right here, right there on that coupler, clamped it there, went around to the back, picked it up, pulled it up, put it on, moved it over one more time over here, got to do it again for the back, and that's it. And then it's time to start framing it in. Alrighty, here we are a few hours later, and we are done. Everything is pretty much framed out. All of the furring strips are put in all the way around. I even cut out for the exhaust. The whole side is down on that side, whole side on that side. The whole back wall on the middle side is done. I still have to complete the bottom part of the entire wall. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Middle of the night still. And it's still looking good. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Check it out. You can't see it, so that's great. But yeah, it's pretty much just draped down. We've got the windows right here. They're not framed out or anything like that. I just put the plastic right over top of them, put the furring strips over them, and then pretty much that's it. Like right there on the middle line, everything else is just draped down. I gotta fix that tomorrow. I gotta frame in everything else, but for the most part, it is all done. So yet again, another roof put on the greenhouse. Man, I am such a pro at this by now. Yeah, you can hear my giant exhaust fan over here, intake fan, I guess. It's an exhaust fan, but right now it's an intake fan. That is actually running. I finally got that up and running. Usually just let it dry out for a day or two and it fires right back up. My exhaust fan at the top there, it is not on at the moment. I'm pretty sure we're below 72 right now. I think we're like at 58 or something like that, so that would not be on anyway, but I figured the fan down here would be good enough to add some air. Got these fans over here. We still need to go ahead and block out these two bays right here. This is screen, but well, you can see the new roof right there intruding into it. But we're going to go ahead and block all of that off because winter's coming. We're going to go ahead and do the door, and we're going to go ahead and do this last. We're going to let that be the intake and my exhaust up there. I've got another intake fan way in the back there. That is going to be drawing air inward. The two windows in the back are closed up, so we're done with them. So pretty much we're like going into winter mode. So yeah, so that's what I've got going on right now. That's what the greenhouse is going. I'm so happy that I got this new roof on tonight. It actually started cooling down really low. Usually it's been in the mid 60s, and this week tonight it just dropped right down into like, the 50s. And I can't be having that, man. Not with my peppers in there. So I had to go ahead and change out the roof. So, bang, done. That was dumb. But anyway, yeah, so it's done. So now we are back into greenhouse mode. So now all I need to do is close up the doors and, or close up the door, close up this, or get this area ready to be closed up. I'm not going to close it up yet. This whole area is going to be closed up. The only thing left is the exhaust fan in the back, which I have to trim in with all of the overhang of the roof. Yeah, I'll even get into that tomorrow when I do it. So, but, alright, progress on the roof. This is how long it takes to cut one in. Really, you just drape it over, but cutting it in is the more fun part. But we'll get into that later. So, alright. I'll be back in a segunda. Alrighty, back wall. Got it started here. Decided to use some furring strips to make it a little easier. Got these two. I wanted to do one at the bottom, but to be perfectly honest, that 2x4 on the bottom is in the ground. Not just on the ground. I guess the ground like moved up a little bit, so I couldn't really get it on there, so I just stapled it down. I could get the stapler in there, so that's all stapled. It's half done. This half over here. This reservoir I still need to dig up. You can see it's sticking out of the ground quite a bit. My pipes there, I have to remove them before I can put this back wall on, and then cut holes in there, put it in. I just don't feel like doing it right now. And I kind of tucked this, so it's kind of tucked around there, and I'm going to pretend like that's good enough for right this second. We had a decent windstorm that came through last night, and it made it right through the windstorm without all of this precaution here. So hopefully we can make it if anything comes a little bit worse than that. So, alright, we'll still have another panel over here that needs to be redone, but I also want to hurry up and get done with this video. I also need to replace this panel right here. That was a panel right there all rolled up. It is garbage now, so it needs all new plastic, so I'm going to have to redo the screened in area. It's screened in. And then, all the way around to, stepping on the old cover, all the way around to the front, we've got this panel that needs replaced. That one, I think I just ripped it completely out, so that one needs replaced as well. The door, and as well as right here where the exhaust fan is. So, but alright, there we go. Another roof, and it's on. Just took me a little longer than normal just because of that back wall, but it's good enough now. So, alright, well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Come back and check out all my super hots down here. On Mondays, Hot Tub Aquaponic Garden there. On Tuesdays, way back there, Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden on Thursdays. Do all that fun, happy social media stuff down below. And hopefully I won't have to replace the cover in a new video for quite a while. And if I do, I'll catch you then. So, till then, later.